Bonjour les amis, comment allez-vous? In the previous lesson, we have learned two ways of asking questions in French. The first one, we said that you just form your normal sentence and add a question mark. If you are talking, then we just raise your voice at the end of the sentence. So we had this example. So this is your affirmative sentence. Il chante bien. Now if I want to make it a question, I just add a question mark when I'm writing. So, but if I am talking, then I just raise my voice at the end by saying il chante bien. Il chante bien. Now, the other way is by using est-ce que at the beginning of the sentence. Now, note that when the pronoun that follows est-ce que start with a vowel, that is elle and il, then this the e at the end of est-ce que right here becomes apostrophe because of the e and the e that starts il and l. So the example over here we have est-ce qu'il chante bien? Est-ce qu'il chante bien? So because of this I remove, or you have to remove the e and replace it with apostrophe. The same thing goes to L. Est-ce qu'elle chante bien? Okay, so today we are going to have another way of asking questions. That is l'inversion. L'inversion. Inversion. So, another way of asking a yes or no question is by reversing the subject pronoun and the verb. It is often used with the pronoun tu and vous. So this means that when you want to ask a question in this way, we just need to change the position of the pronoun and the verb. Usually the pronoun comes before the verb. But in this way of asking question, the verb should come before the pronoun. Now note, when the verb ends with a vowel and the pronoun also starts with a vowel, use t to separate the two in addition to the hyphen or hyphens, which is compulsory. So you see why it can be hyphens in the examples. So over here we are saying that first it is compulsory that you separate the pronoun and the verb with a hyphen. So secondly, when the verb ends with what? A vowel, and the pronoun also starts with a vowel, then we must use a t to separate them. Example, we have tu as faim. This is the previous way. So these are the previous ways of asking questions that we have learned. So tu as faim. So I just, in the inversion form, I just bring the verb before the tree, and the hyphen must be there to separate the two. So we have as-tu faim? As-tu faim? Est-ce que vous avez soif? Are you thirsty? Est-ce que vous avez soif? So the verb first before the pronoun in the inversion form. So we say avez-vous soif? Répétez. Avez-vous soif? Avez-vous soif? Il a une voiture. Il a une voiture. Has he a car? Oh, sorry, there should be a question mark. Okay. Has he a car? So in the inversion form, you can see over here that even though the verb comes before the pronoun, because the verb ends in a, in fact the verb is a on its own, so we have a. Now the a should come before the pronoun in the inversion form. Now because this is a vowel and the pronouns also start with a vowel, there should be a t, there should be t in between. So it goes like this: a-t-il une voiture? So the t is read together with the pronoun, that is the il and elle, usually the two. So a-t-il une voiture? Est-ce qu'elle mange la banane? Est-ce qu'elle mange la banane? Does she eat banana? So over here the mange comes before the pronoun elle. Now mange ends in a vowel. Okay, the mange ends with a vowel, and elle also starts with a vowel. So we can't put the two together. You must separate them with t. So mange-t-elle la banane? Répétez. Mange-t-elle la banane? Bravo. So this is the end of the inversion form. In the next lesson, we shall see the W8 ways. Those are other ways of asking questions. Merci. Au revoir.